Peace and much love, everybody. Peace and much love. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the lounge. It's your boy, the big ice, the man behind the mic. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and much love. Peace and much love. Welcome back. Y'all, it's a Saturday night, and I'm just glad to be in the building, y'all. Little tired, and I'm hot. My AC just went out. I just got home like an hour ago, and my AC's out, and it's hot. I'm tired. But y'all already know when I'm tired and I got a lot on my mind, I got to bring it to the table, y'all. Got to bring it to the table. Oh, yeah. Got to bring it to the table. I've been in deep thought throughout the day. Matter of fact, for the past couple of days, man, it's just, oh, man. You ever get to where you just got a lot of stuff on your mind and and you just wanted to share it, you can't contain it, you got to get it out. Because right now, I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions. And I'm pretty sure some of you have a lot of questions too. And we're going to try to answer all of those questions on tonight when it comes to being spiritual or being religious. Did God call us to be spiritual or did he call us into a religion? Whether you're a Buddhist, Muslim, or Christian, you practice Judaism, whatever the case may be. But I'm talking to my people that come from, or so they say, that come from, you know, over in Africa. Those are the people who I want to talk to. I want to talk to those who say they are the indigenous people of this land. I want to talk to y'all. Because, like I said, y'all, I got questions. And I'm pretty sure you do too. But before we go any further, y'all, this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to hit that like and share button. Leave your comment. Facebook and YouTube, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? All of you who you can kiss me on my YouTube channel. I'm going to try to re-upload this, even though we're live. I'm gonna reload it to my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna put the link in the description. It might be sometime this week. I'm gonna upload it to my channel, so y'all be on the lookout. If you see me, if you're watching me live on Facebook, you'll see the link in the description. So check it out. And the only way you can be able to join me live, you have to have the Restream app, and you got to request y'all. Hold on a second. I got a lot going on my screen here. See, this is some of the things that you run into when you go live at the last minute. You have a lot of. I got so many tabs open up, but let me try to close out some of these tabs here. See what's going to happen here. Mic check. Mic check. There we go. There we go. All right. If you're watching me on Facebook, this is what I want y'all to do. This is what I want y'all to do. Even if you just chime it in for a few minutes or a few seconds or whatever, put a 1 in your comment if my audio was good. Put a 1 in your comment if my audio is good, y'all. But like I said, y'all, I got a lot of questions. I'm not going to go too long in this live stream. I'm just going to be brief as possible because, like I said, I have a lot of questions. Question that I have that I'm going to bring to the table, right? God did not call us to be a religious people. We are spiritual people by nature, for lack of better words. We were born spiritual. Our ancestors were a spiritual people. They had a spiritual practice. They practiced the law of Ma'at, where everything is weighed in the balance. Do unto others as you have them do unto you. You know, you treat people how you want them to treat you. That's the law of Ma'at. You know, an eye for an eye. That's the spiritual law that they practice. But here's my thing. Now, you hear a lot of people say, well, Christianity is a white man's religion. And then they'll tell you that the Bible is the inspired written word of God, or the written inspired word of God. Right? That's what they tell us. But if you look in when you look in some of the Old Testament, you look at some of the New Testament, even the Apostle Paul, when he was writing his letter to the church at Corinth, he said, everything that I just spoke to you, everything that I just taught you, are allegories. What's an allegory? It's a made up story when you speak in the word, you speak in the term of allegedly, an allegory. It's a made up story about real people or real events. Basically, most of what we read in the Bible was plagiarized. They took ancient spiritual practice and beliefs, the ancient spiritual belief system, and they gave us what they call the Bible. Now check this out, right? I'm gonna show y'all something. Check this out. And I want y'all to see this right here, right? If I can get it up on my screen share. Now my screen share is not working. Oh, I see what it is. All right, here it goes. Now, African traditional religions, right? And it says that hold on, let me try to make this a little bit bigger. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this right here. Here we go. The beliefs and practices of African people are highly diverse and included various ethnic religions. Generally, these traditions are oral rather than scriptural and are passed down from one generation to another through narratives, songs, myths, and festivals. They include beliefs in spirits and higher and lower gods, sometimes including a supreme being as well. Watch this. As the veneration of the dead use, watch this now. Now this is coming from Wikipedia. And y'all, a lot of times Wikipedia be on point, on point. Now, to understand traditional African religion, consider the following key aspects: emphasize on ancestral worship and respect for elders. So, where did religion come from? And if the white man gave us the Bible, basically what they did was they took our ancient spirituality and plagiarized. That's where he. Remember, I told you about allegory, allegedly, kind of like the story. The moral of the story is, you know, I can tell you a story about, you know, they say how who was that chopped down the cherry tree? You know, just like Pinocchio, every time he told a lie, his nose got big. It grew longer. You know, kind of like the moral of the story is, you know, don't tell a lie. You know, they had a belief in a supreme being alongside various deities and spirits. The use of rituals, ceremonies, festivals to connect with the spiritual world. We are a natural being. Well, we are spiritual beings in a natural body. Okay, that's the the beliefs that our ancestors had. You know, and I do believe in the spirit realm. I do believe in the spiritual aspect of things, but I do not subscribe myself to a religion, to a church, or a quote unquote, for lack of better words, a denomination. That's why I say I don't care if you're Muslim or Buddhist, whatever the case may be. Y'all never mind the dogs barking in the background. But we are by nature spiritual beings. By nature. And see, these spiritual practice, like I just stated, was handed down from one generation to the next. Y'all, let me pause for a minute, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm back. I had a knock at my door. I'm back. But let me take this off my screen here. All right. But like I said, y'all, we are spiritual beings living in a natural body, in a natural world. And like I said, that's why I don't subscribe myself to a religion or a denomination. I don't. Because I believe in being spiritual. Everything I look at, everything that I see, everything that I hear, I look at the spiritual aspect of it. And that's how we have to be as melanated people, you know, because that's the way our ancestors were. You know, and the question that I had posed earlier, if Christianity is the white man's religion, because you think about it. Now, this is what I've always been told. You know, it's the white man's religion, and when our people came over here from Africa through the transatlantic slave trade, their religion was Islam. Go look at the movie Roots. Go check it out. They said that our people practice Islam. My hat is crooked, y'all, but it's all right. Yeah, Islam was our religion. Y'all, it's hot here. It's hot. But I'm going to try to get me another AC unit probably next week. I don't know. Yeah. I am in here sweating like a slave on the slave ship. Yes. But we we were not called, God did not call us to a religion. He called us to be spiritual. Practice the law of Ma'at, where you got to have balance. Like I said, do unto others as you have them do unto you. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. That sort of thing, y'all. You know, and I believe back then the world was a better place. That's what I believe. The world was a better place. Our people were better people until religion came along. Because here's what they did. Here's what the conquerors, as the so-called white man, did. Right? They went all around the world conquering nations, pillaging, and all that type of stuff. They gave. They went into Africa. They went into China. They went into oh man, they did a number on Africa. They did a number on Africa. They conquered every land that they conquered. They gave them a religion. They gave them the Bible. They went over to the Middle East and gave them the Quran. But see, a lot of people don't know this. All of that land over in the Middle East was called East Africa. It's part of Africa. The people that over there now in the Bible, in the book of Revelation, says that they are people who call themselves Jews and are not, but they are of the synagogue of Satan. Those are the Khazars or the Ashkenazi Jews who came from Poland, who came from over in what we know now is Ukraine. They came over to Africa or Southeast East Africa. I'm sorry, East Africa, and they started conquering, taking over. You know, when you go back to the story of Esau and Jacob, Jacob is what we know now as Israel, the true Israel. Judah. That's where the tribe of Judah come out of Israel. And then you go and you look at Esau over in Europe, the so-called white man. That's Esau. And y'all already know the story of Jacob and Esau. And then that got me to thinking about a lot of things. Now, if who was the worst of the two? Was it Jacob or was it Esau? Now, Jacob, when he stole Esau's birthright. So how does that make Jacob a righteous man? You stole something and made it your own. Yo, I'm so conflicted with a lot of questions, man. It is. That's why I don't subscribe to a religion. That's why. Y'all hit that like and share button. Hit that like and share button. Leave your comment and drop a 1 if my audio is good. Y'all got to forgive me for that brief pause there for a minute because I had a knock at the door. I had to go see who it was, but it was nobody. It was just next door neighbor. But yeah, and I believe that we as a people, if we go back to go back to our spiritual roots, I believe that we will be a better people. We can rule and reign just like God or just like the Most High intended if we go back to our spiritual system, our ancient spiritual practice that our ancestors had. Makes sense. So all of you people, you getting up, you doing the same old mundane routine every Sunday morning. I want y'all to think about this when you get in your church tomorrow morning. And this is something that your preachers, your pastor's not going to tell you, your deacon is not going to tell you, your bishop, your overseer, they're not going to tell you this. Yes, Christianity is the white man's religion. Yes, it is. So is Islam. So is Buddhism. Buddhism, Judaism, all of it is what they gave our people. We are the original people of this land in Africa. You look at the word aboriginal. Ab means before. Original. We were already here. We were already here. Matter of fact, the history of the so-called white man only goes back over 6,000 years. When our history of our people goes back over 40 million years. Think about that now. So how is it that a people who are just basically a Johnny come lately come on the scene and give us a religion, saying that book is from God, when we were here way long before they were? Like I said, their history only go back about 7,000 years. And that's actual fact. So before you subscribe yourself to a religion or a church, do your history and your research, people. Like I said, I believe in the spirit realm. I believe in the Most High God. I confess the Lord Jesus Christ, but not in the way that it was given to us in this religious system. I believe Jesus Christ was an actual person who actually existed. But just like Paul said, allegories. When Jesus said that he was the way, the truth, and the life, no man comes to the Father except by me. What he was saying when he was teaching his disciples, when he gave parables, he was giving allegories. Allegedly, he was giving stories, the moral of the story. But at the same time, he was teaching his disciple a spiritual lesson. I want y'all to let that sink in. A spiritual lesson. He was, y'all, basically, because their mind was so carnal that they couldn't really understand the spiritual aspect of what he was teaching them. So he had to use parables. And matter of fact, Jesus is not his real name, because during that time there was no the letter J did not exist. How you pronounce it was Yahuwah or Yeshua. It's a derivative of the word Joshua. Yahuda, Judah. There was no letter J. Why do you think there were so many books missing out of the Bible? Go go read the Ethiopian Bible. Go read the book of Maccabees. Go read the book of Enoch. A lot of stuff that was left out deliberately. Because when they gave us this religious system, it's a lot of stuff that they didn't understand, and they knew they couldn't pull the wool over our eyes with their cockamamie stories that they was giving us according to their own religious beliefs. Because like I said, their history only goes back 7,000 years. When our history goes back over 40 million years. Our ancestors believed it that the earth was flat. They believe in the flat earth. When you look in the ancient Hebrew cosmology, when you look up in the ancient Egyptian cosmology, they all practice, they all believe in flat earth. You think about it. When God said he placed the world on four solid foundations, corners of the earth, a globe doesn't have corners. Matter of fact, let me show y'all something, y'all. Hold on. If I can get it up on my screen. If I can get it up on my screen. If I can get it up on my screen. I'm going to try to go back right here. Let me go back. I had to close out one tab. Here we go. show y'all something, right? I want y'all to see this. All right. Hold on. Where did I go? All right. Hold on. Where did I go? Like I said, y'all, this is just so hard, especially when you go live and you know, like I said, I didn't plan on going live, and this, like I said, this is kind of a last minute thing here. It's a last minute thing. I want y'all to see this, right? And like I said, our ancestors believed that there was a firmament, that the earth is flat. But yeah, here we go. I'm trying, y'all. Like I said, usually I prepare myself in advance, but check this out. Now, this is how our ancestors viewed the earth, flat earth. The ancient Hebrews did, right here. This is how, matter of fact, I want y'all to see this. This is a better one right here. The waters above and the waters below. They believe in as above, so below. Right? This is what our ancestors believed, y'all. Sheol. The Bible talks about Sheol, inner earth, hell, or Hades, waters of the deep, the firmament. If I can make it a little bit bigger. You read in Psalm 19:1, said, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. The firmament, the dome over the earth, right? Now, this is the heavens, right here. This, the waters above, right here, right there. Is it making any sense to you now? So basically, they're trying to tell us that our ancestors didn't know what the hell they was talking about. When I just said, y'all, our history, our ancestral and our spiritual history goes way back over 40 million years when they just came up on the scene. What, 7,000 years ago? Yeah. And see, this is what Here's a better. Here's another one right here. Right here. Right here. There's another one right there. When you look in the ancient Egyptian cosmology, they talk about Nut and Geb, right? And we're gonna get into that in another, that's another long story. You know, that's how they perceive flat Earth. Yeah, that's how they perceive it, people. But don't let nobody fool you, man. And we've been so bamboozled by religion, and we've been so bamboozled by these different denominations and these different sections of religion that like I said earlier, if we go back to practicing ancient spirituality like our ancestors did, we as a people, we will be a better people. It will be better for the black community, y'all. We wouldn't have, you know, this black on black crime. We wouldn't have, you know, you know, just like that. The ancient Africans, they believe in it takes a village, to raise a child. Because I remember when I was growing up, y'all, and some of y'all can relate. The whole neighborhood, if you was a child and you got out of line, any adult that was in the neighborhood got on your ass. Big facts, y'all. Big facts. But I just thought just shit. Like I said, I've been having a lot of questions on my mind, man. And don't get me wrong now. Don't get me wrong. I love to listen to a good preacher sermon on YouTube. I listen to Pastor Gino Jennings. I listen to oh man, there's a lot of them out there I listen to now. But I just don't subscribe myself to a church. If they make any sense to you. Because I know where I stand on a spiritual level. Just like you have the good side of the spiritual world, you have the evil and demonic side of it too. And we're going to get into that in another live stream. But y'all, I'm going to wrap this live stream up. Like I said, I didn't really intend to stay on this long, but y'all know y'all already know how it goes. Y'all already know. Y'all already know how it goes. But until next time, y'all, I'll see you guys in the next live stream, y'all. Till then, it's your boy the big man. Your boy the big ice, the man behind the mic saying peace and much love, y'all. And I'm out.